your aides know what to expect from you, and then you also ask them what they expect from you, you know, like what they expect. Okay, I am all over the place. So that when we do our huddle, that will, you know,
when you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable.
Hi guys, this is your girl Nurse Ash. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a video, as you can see, on tips for the new nurse. I have notes here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at, is my notes. This video will be on new LPNs in the long-term care setting. New LPNs or new RNs. RNs are also welcome. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do videos on nursing, lifestyle, and beauty. I created my page just to try to get, you know, more information out for people. I love to help people. I've been an LPN for 4 years. I am now a RN student. Thank you, Jesus. And I am looking forward to bringing you guys as much as possible. I know I am not consistent right now, but I am working on consistency. I promise I will get better. So if you have not joined already, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button and join. My first tip is to take notes. So if you get an idea of, you know, how your unit is being ran, if you're going to be with the same consistent people, you want to take notes on how they take their medications. Is it crushed with pudding? Is it crushed with applesauce? Do they take it through the G tube? Do they take, so I know some of my patients take their medicine through G tube, but they want their narcotics in their mouth, by mouth. You want to get to know like what it is needed on your unit. So what I do is, usually if they don't have like a report sheet, I'll just get a piece of paper, write down the patient's name, how they take their medicine, what kind of treatments they may have or may not have. And if you want to get fancy, you can write down their medications. I don't do that, but I do just write down how they take their medicine, how I'm going to do their treatment, what kind of treatment it is, and the supplies I need. This will save you a lot of time when you are on the floor from running back and forth. You just gather all your things at the beginning of the shift and you will save a whole lot of valuable time. So take notes while you're like in orientation, or like if you're going to a new unit, you want to take notes on how these people do things. You need thick and liquid. You're gonna go get your thick and liquid. If you got somebody on the G tube, you need, you know, your kangaroo syringe. You need that kind of stuff. So that's what you want to take notes on when you're on the floor getting your training, and that will save you a lot of time. So the next tip that I want to give you guys is to know that speed comes with time. Give yourself some time. So when I first became a nurse, I was so excited. I did my orientation. I had everything, like I think I had like a week of orientation, and then when it was time for me to be on my own, I was so confident. I knew I can do it. I was like, oh, this is a piece of cake. And what happened was I got discouraged really quickly as the shift went on, because I was like slower than I was during orientation, and that was because I had help. So when you're first getting out there and you're seeing all these medications that you never seen before, and you're looking for meds, and maybe meds haven't been reordered, it can take a lot of time, especially if you're new. My advice is you give yourself time. Give yourself, you know, take your time, make sure you're doing everything right, and understand that speed comes with time. You will get your speed caught up as you go on and on, as you continue to work that unit and work those patients, and you know what they want and what they don't want and what you need and what you don't need. There will come a point where time is not your issue. You will have so many other issues to worry about. My next tip is ask questions. A lot of times I see new nurses who are afraid to ask questions. They don't want to be a burden on anybody, and they don't want to, you know, feel like they're stupid. I don't know how many times I felt like I was stupid, or like I may have went and asked the person, like, I can't find this med, can you help me find this med? And then when we get straight to the med room, they go and get the med, the exact med that I asked for, like that. This can make you feel some type of way. So what I suggest that you do is you put those feelings aside. You will get criticized. Take criticism, be open to it, because it can teach you good and bad. You're gonna run into bad, but hopefully you're running into good criticism. If you run into bad, even learn from that. You can learn from bad criticism. You can learn from it. So just be open. Try to find seasoned nurses that are on your unit. They know the tricks and the trades. Write down things so that you don't have to repeatedly ask the same things over and over. That only saves you time for having to go get somebody who might be busy and then you gotta wait. So just don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask as many questions as you need to ask. Everybody knows that you're new, probably, if you told them, or whatever the case may be. Don't be afraid. It can be the, you know, the difference between life and death. So many people come into the field and they don't want to feel stupid, or they don't want to be a burden. But the real truth is, us nurses, we like to help. If you do encounter somebody who is very rude to you, call me a snitch. How I think about this is this: we are all a team. There is no, this is my patient, this is not my patient type of thing with me. I would feel very bad if I had an LPN on the floor. Say I went to work and I had an LPN on the floor, and I come back tomorrow and I found out that one of my patients is dead because I couldn't help a new nurse with something. You know what I mean? And I'm just speaking outside of the box. Hopefully that is not happening, but we are all a team. So you can call me a snitch if you want, but I would let management know about that. If you're having somebody who just bluntly just don't want to help you and they're just rude, I would definitely bring that to the attention of management, because that's not how things should be. Like I said, be a snitch. Trust me. For me now, I'm so used to that kind of behavior because it's out there. I'm just being real with y'all. It's out there. I would just find somebody else. But it's kind of intimidating when you're a new nurse and you're in a new surroundings and all of that stuff, to be at a place where you're not feeling appreciated or whatever the case may be. So yeah, take that to management. If somebody is just busy, that's understandable. And there's usually in long-term care, there's at least 2 or 3 other people there to help you. So maybe you can ask somebody else. So my last tip is to respect your CNAs or your STNAs, whatever you guys have in your state or your city or whatever it may be. We have STNAs. I say respect them. They can make or break you, literally. Respect them. I always try to develop relationships with them, you know, professional relationships, but I want to develop a relationship with my STNA. I need my STNAs, they need me. And that's how I feel. If I go to a new unit or something, I usually write down vitals. I'll go through my monitor, write down vitals, write down weights that I might need in the morning time, because I am a nighttime shift nurse. I also get report from my nurse, and I share that report with my STNAs. And so that can develop relationship communication. Always when we do our huddle, that is the time that I let them know what I'm expecting from them, and that is the time that they can tell me what they're expecting from me. If I get a report from my nurse that one of my patients had a behavior, I'm going to give that to my STNA. If I get a report that one of my patients was vomiting or they had diarrhea, I'm going to give that to my STNA. That gives, you know, an open door where they feel like they can talk to you. And even when you ask them, like, what are you expecting from me? What do you need me to know? Is there anything that you receive on your report from your STNA that maybe I didn't receive? Those huddles really help, especially when you're working on the floor where the aides don't know you. Introduce yourself. That is always welcoming. Don't just go on the floor and be like, you know, just start doing your job. Introduce yourself to your aides. Let them know what you're expecting. Usually it goes well. How I do it is, like, if I'm on a new unit, that is, I'll just write on a piece of paper all my weights I need, all my weights I need, all my vital signs I need, any kind of information I need to give to them that they need to report back to me. I'll write it down. I'll give them a piece of paper, and on the piece of paper I'll write the deadline to it. It's okay, so we can delegate tasks, but what we often forget to do is put a deadline on it. So what you should do is put a deadline on your delegation. Whatever you're delegating, put a deadline on it so that they know, okay, I can do all of this. That gives them time to do whatever they need to do, but they know that they have to have these vitals back before 6 o'clock before they go home, for instance. So that really helps. And that is my last tip for you guys. I hope these tips were helpful, and congratulations to all the new nurses, nurses who are going to new places. Maybe you're on a new unit, a new specialty, whatever the case may be. Congratulations to you guys. And if you like this video, please comment below and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. Hopefully can get more consistent. My life is so busy right now. I'm working part-time as an LPN, and then I'm going to school full-time, and I'm trying to do YouTube. So I hope you guys can be patient with me. But like I said, if you haven't joined the family, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can be notified when I do upload. When I first started off, I tried to upload videos every week, but it still became too much for me. I'm trying to find a schedule where I am able to give you guys these videos and give you guys information as much as possible. So just bear with me, and thank you guys for coming back, and I look forward to seeing you guys again. So goodbye. Mwah, mwah.